this action from the Extreme Festival, proudly brought to you by Motormart, Autobahn, Car Care Clinic, and Bridgestone Tires. Top of the morning to you. It's St. Paddy's Day, and it's the St. Paddy's Day Extreme Festival at Zwartkops. And everybody's gone all out to ensure that they have that little bit of Irish spirit with them this weekend. We start with the Car Care Clinic, 111 Sports and Saloons, and a big welcome to Car Care Clinic Services, the first time as the initial sponsor now for this year for 111 Sports and Saloons. And a big field about to go out now for battle for the second time as we combine A, B, C, D, and E. Drier conditions than the wet conditions we had for this morning. And on board here with one of the fastest bombs you've ever seen in your life. Verdi and Jabir already applying pressure there to Masters on the inside of Compendium Insurance. And you can see just how difficult it's going to be. Gerard Henning looking to take the lead right from the word go. It looks like the Polo has managed to do that as the rest of the field stream through there. Mark Harvey Wallbang and the ADAP Porsche just at the back end fighting hard for an opportunity. He was actually on pole for the first heat and now in the mid-pack. PHILLIP MEYER, the other 924 Porsche, fighting there with Ken Price as they come through turn 3. Oh, 924 side by side, and it's Harvey Wallbanger on the outside of turn number 4. Keep an eye on CLOETE there in the red Beetle, starting to make his way back through the field. Had a bit of problems in the first heat, and now comes through rapidly in a very fast little Volkswagen Beetle. Side by side with Lucas BEZUIDENHOUT there, also having to start from the back. Bjorn Gerbert making a big move right from the word go in that Alpha GTV, and looking to get to the front end as quickly as he can. They come out of Kenwood, they flick it through onto the left-hand side. We go on board with the boss man here, of Pretoria No Toyota, in his Lexus. And he, of course, is the man who supplies all the medical and safety vehicles here for Zwartkops. George BEZUIDENHOUT fighting hard and trying to keep that big GTV behind him. And oh, Gerbert sideways and onto the grass. Getting a little bit out of shape there, and that might just give Paul Simon a whiff. No, he has a look, but it's not close enough. Paul Simon in a new car this weekend, starting to show a little bit of prowess there in a very quick Volkswagen Caddy. Speaking of Volkswagens and quick ones, Wouter Roos is there as well. He sits in second place, looking for chances if there are any. Through the field they come there. You can see TJ Sharp squeezing on the inside of Almero Van Eck. Almero's had a busy day in the saddle. Let's see if we can keep it all together there. Just ahead of Talliard in the Renault. Wouter having a chance and looking pretty tasty right now, but that Polo is very quick and it's got an exceptionally good driver behind the wheel. Gerard Henning, one of the most underrated drivers in this country, particularly in a front-wheel drive car, and managing to keep the Toyota Spares machine out in front. Oh, and Wouter's out of shape. The Strata man gets completely sideways. That's going to cost him dearly. A little bit too hot into Kenwood, and now a couple of cars making their way through, including, by the looks of things, yes, Paul Simon's Volkswagen Caddy. That's going to be a massive, massive loss there to Wouter Roos, and a huge gain as it comes through to Gerard Henning. Henning hangs on for now. See if he keeps it all together for the next couple of laps. He might be able to take the first win here for the overall championship in this 111 Sports and Saloons. Now proudly brought to you by Car Care Clinic. But keep an eye out on second and third place as a change-up happens there. The 27 car is the TVR, and that Chimera of Neil Lobb has now been bettered by the GTV V6 of Bjorn Gerbert. And Gerbert looks like he might be one of the fastest men on track. The other one, of course, is the Spetronics machine here of Louis CLOETE. CLOETE taking one by one and slowly but surely making his way. We go on board with him now as he goes on the inside of Verdi and Jabir and finds a way past her. So Verdi now demoted down into 8th place as CLOETE moves up one position. Mark Harvey Wallbanger still fighting hard here with TJ. TJ's on the inside of the Alpha and Harvey on the outside. Just behind them, you can see fighting with them too is Donnie Daisel and Michael Frade. Keep an eye as well as the checkered flag is about to come out. I think we're going to see a win here for an incredible drive from Gerard Henning. He really has not been troubled, other than from Wouter right at the start, but the pressure eventually caught Wouter out and not him. Down onto the braking markers, into Journey's transport corner, and look at the gap he's got over the rest of the field. Gerbert tried hard, but unfortunately he was found wanting. In fact, found wanting a bit too much because it looks like Gerard Henning might have broken out there, and it's going to drop him down to 3rd place overall. Gerbert will take the win. Neil Lobb in 2nd place, with George BEZUIDENHOUT there in 4th, ahead of Lucas BEZUIDENHOUT, Paul Simon, and Louis CLOETE. Good recovery down in 7th. Let's catch up with the Chimera driver, Neil Lobb.
So this morning I was worried when we went out for a wet qualifying and I've only got slicks. So I thought, oh no, this is going to be a difficult day. But it wasn't bad at all. I had a little bump in the first race getting through some other cars. Good result. Second race, frustrated. I should have beaten the Alpha, but I ran out of talent. So good day all in all, and I'm glad the TVR is back up to pace.